Another round of Go Battle League. Alright, let's see what I need to do. Restart the app. Okay, while the game is loading up, I have all the data pulled up. Alright, I'll probably do the summary video for yesterday's battles in this video towards the end. Okay, that's loading up. And then for this battle set, we're going to be doing... I should just power through because I got to get as many battles in before midnight hits. Let's see. Pop star pieces. One. Pop 2 star pieces. Alright, and then next up we have Glade in the front. In the back we're gonna have Crobat. Air Slash, Poison Fang, Shadow Ball, and then Ampharos. Alright. Alright, let's jump into this. Lead. I need to write this over and over. Against Glade leading against Machamp. That's a lead in my favor, so he switches out to Walrein. We're gonna go ahead and switch to Ampharos. Walrein. Let's see. Is that Earthquake? I'm pretty sure that's Earthquake. Yep. Alright. And we didn't really get to react well to that. Well, either way, we can let Ampharos go down. He's gonna shield this. And then we can bring Glade back in. Let's go for Leaf Blade. And then we're gonna have Crobat for Machamp. So we're gonna be good in that regard. We just need to save our shields for Rock Slide, possibly. There's a Leaf Blade. Walrein's gonna go for an Icicle Spear here. Alright, and then what's he gonna bring in? What's his response? Machamp, still. 2. Let's see. Is he gonna go for a Cross Chop? I think he's gonna go for a Cross Chop, so there we go. And then he's gonna farm up here. This is gonna be possibly a Rock Slide. No, this is a Rock Slide for sure. Yep, good thing I shielded that. And then he forfeits through the match. So we won't know. That was a forfeit. Win. Favored. I need to check my rating as well. Where's my rating at? 2169. 2169. 10. 15. Break these up in sets. Alright, what's next? But yeah, Machamp was one of the popular leads, so I'm not surprised to see that. We just need to look out for Trevenant. That's it, just Trevenant and a Scavalier. There's Machamp again. Shadow, he's going to switch out. to Glade. I guess we can just, yeah, I guess we're just gonna completely derp that out and go for the Poison Fang here. There's a shield. 3. Favored. Let's see, that's a Leaf Blade. We're gonna heavily resist it. Farm down. They're gonna go for 2 Leaf Blades. I guess we'll shield 1. Just so that we have switch advantage. There we go. And then we can fire off a Poison Fang right before we get taken out. It's a Magna Zone. Let's see. Double resists. Let's go for close combat, because I don't think he's gonna shield this. I don't think they're gonna expect it either. So that way we can, if he shields it, I can bring in Ampharos. There we go. So he has Magna Zone. Alright, let me think. He has Magna Zone, Machamp, and Glade. There's the Rock Slide. We get narrowly taken out here. Farm down there with a Confusion. There's the Mirror Shot. I'm anticipating Mirror Shot here. That would shield the next one. Shield this. Go for the close combat for the win. There we go. And then that's a W. Two and O. Hey Socket, how you doing? I think I might keep that one. I'm gonna put a star to make that a YouTube short. That was around 7 minutes. But yeah, I kind of countered that team. Kind of. Glade versus Glade. Probably just stay in. 2, 3, switch. There we go. You know what? I just told myself I wanted Crobat as well so that I can just have him come in and soak a Leaf Blade. So that way we can make them feel dumb for wasting energy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now we can just go for Poison Fang here, and then we can farm down, let Crobat go down. 1, 2. Or he's just gonna let me farm here. Not sure what he's gonna do. There's the Dragon Claw. I guess he's gonna let his Charizard go down. Alright, we both get taken out. Let's see what he does. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so he has Charizard. There we go. How many? I did 3 confusions, so I'm gonna probably want to try to bring in Ampharos to catch here. Alright, good. And then Ampharos catches. Now we can just spam, what's it called? Now we can just spam Volt Switch to farm down the Glade. No, let's just farm. Let's keep Ampharos alive because I'm gonna have 2 Thunder Punches ready to go in this Venusaur. I'm gonna force him to burn his shields. Alright, so we go for Thunder Punch 1. Thunder Punch 2. Thunder Punch 3. Oh my god. Did we just farm this thing down with just Thunder Punch spam? Alright, that's a win. 3-0. Whew, that was kind of nerve-wracking. I might want to say that one too. Around 10. Alright. Let's see. That was a Glade, so it was neutral. Alright, so now it's Glade versus Surfetch. What is going on? I'm running into a bunch of, I'm running into teams that, like, okay. There's Scizor. That's gonna be a Night Slash. Let me think. So, Surfetch. I guess I can bring in Ampharos as a safe switch. But do you notice that I haven't seen any... You know what's weird? I haven't seen any Swamperts and I haven't seen any Walreins yet. Yeah, no Swamperts and no Walreins. So that's the peculiar thing, is that so far, no Swampert, no Walrein. Because we have a bunch of Pokemon that basically counter them. That's something to keep in mind too. Ampharos counters Walrein. Glade cancels out Swampert. We haven't seen any fairies yet either because Crobat cancels out fairies. Let's see, anticipate a Leaf Blade here. And there's the Dragonite. So that was Dragonite, Surfetched. What was the other one? Dragonite, Surfetched. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was going up against. Unbelievable. Dragonite, Surfetched. Does anyone remember what I just took down? Scizor. Alright, now we just farm another Confusion here. 1, 2. This is going to be a win. Favored. That's just so weird. This is really weird. Maybe it's just people are getting burned out. Yeah, starting out this night with going 5-0 basically, or 4-1. Who knows? I'm probably gonna get like the hard counter team basically. As soon as we can get a battle in. Against Vegeta. Venusaur. Again, another lead that I counter. I countered every single lead except for Gallade. That was neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what he does. Venusaur. I guess I'll just farm down here. There's the Blast Burn. Here's a second Blast Burn. And then we have Crobat for Venusaur. I wonder what he has in the back. One, two. So let's do one more confusion and then switch to Crobat. Switch. There's the... Then here comes the incoming Frenzy Plant that's gonna get heavily resisted. Oh, Sludge Bomb. Still gets heavily resisted. 1, 2. Blaziken. So here's a huge... While I'm appreciating the easy matchups, I find it strange that this entire time we haven't gone up against any Swamperts or there's a forfeit. So we went 5-0 for the first one. Lead. Favored. So for the first set, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 favored leads and then 1 neutral. So basically, I was just handed a good set. Which, again, I'm grateful for, but then at the same time, it's so strange that we use a new team that heavily counters Walrein and Swampert, and we don't see any Walreins or Swamperts. Either that or a lot of people climbed rating over Go Battle League Day, and we haven't got to see any rating climb. Something. I don't know. There's a lot of different reasons why we haven't seen any. One thing's for sure. Back to the battles. So I climbed up to 2242. Now that we're at the 2242 range, let's see what we go up against. Up against Allen. Gallade leading against Gallade. So again, we're gonna just farm up. 1, 2, 3, switch. 2, 3, and then he switches to Walrein. What do we have? Typhlosion. So we can just go for a Shadow Ball here and then let him take us out. Alright, so fire off the Shadow Ball because they're not expecting it to fire. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to bring in Ampharos. Let's see what they do. They did one little thingy. They farmed up a little bit. I'm anticipating Earthquake. Yep, there's Earthquake. 2. This is Icicle Spear before Walrein gets taken out. And then they have Gallade in the front, so I can just let... Hello, Rog. How you doing tonight? We did face one Walrein tonight, now that I think about it. Leaf Blade? Yep, Leaf Blade. Okay, so now we just do that, and then we're just gonna go ahead and go for Thunder Punch here. If he shields, we'll switch to, if he doesn't shield, okay. Fire off another one, and then bring Gallade to finish off. Alright, so now they're going to go for a Leaf Blade. How much health does it leave us with? I wonder what's in the back. A Surfetched. So neutral lead. So now the AI is starting to see. All right, so once we get to 2242, I'm pretty sure the AI is starting to figure out what our team is, because Walrein's going to counter Crobat. Let's see, as well as Ampharos with Earthquake. It's a loss. At this, I'm gonna laugh if we go 5-0 this set after like actually trying to win, but we'll see. But right now we're 5-1. There's Trevenant. Oh, hey, a Trevenant. How about that? 2, 3, switch. Here comes the Seed Bomb. Nah, he's gonna do a Shadow Ball and let's switch out. There we go. So we shield the Shadow Ball predictably so. Farm down as much as we can. He did a Shadow Ball, so this next one's probably going to be a Dragon Claw to be on the conservative side to bait more shields. There's the Poison Fang. So if he shields... Yep, there we go. Dragon Claw as expected. Another Dragon Claw. Let's protect Crobat here. Let's just go for a Shadow Ball. If they shield, then we'll just go ahead and bring out Ampharos. Because then Ampharos can fire off a Dragon Pulse after we farm down this Charizard. 1, 2, 3. They don't get to a Blast Burn, which is perfect. What next? Trevenant comes in. Good. Oh, it's Venusaur. Double Grass. Double Grass. Interesting. 2, 3. Trevenant, Charizard. We barely saw any Charizards yesterday. And then Venusaur. So that's another thing that piques my interest. The lead is a counter. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and switch out right afterwards. Go for the Poison Fang. Oh my god, we might still actually win this, regardless of the fact that it was kind of playing against us. 2, 3. Well, that's because Crobat counters grass type, so it's good to have Crobat on this team specifically for this reason, because Gliscor would not have been able to do what Crobat did just now. Alright, so that was a win. Alright, next battle. But again, not one Swampert tonight. Not a single Swampert. Think about that. Dragonclaw? Yep, Dragonclaw. Alright, let's switch to Ampharos. Force him to switch. Snorlax. Charizard. Snorlax. Then, of course, he's going to go for Body Slam spam. This is kind of heavy evidence that there is an algorithm, though, because I haven't seen a single Swampert tonight. I just need one Swampert. Just show me one. To verify that, like, that. Just show me one. Don't try to bribe me with wins against easy teams. Show me a Swampert so that I know that it's not rigged, because we saw 14 Swamperts. We saw 13 Swamperts yesterday. Today we haven't seen a single one, which again, for me that says sus. All right, Body Slam. He didn't take me out here. I was really hoping he would take me out. All right, so now we just farm down here with Crobat. He's gonna go for a Body Slam. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, down goes Snorlax. In comes Lapras. In comes the GBL lag. Alright, now we just go for a Leaf Blade here. Is he gonna shield? What just, how did that just happen? What just happened? How did that do no damage? That's so weird. Lapras. Lead. Counter, because all I can really do is can't really resist any of the attacks. Snorlax. Let's see. This is actually a hard counter team now that I think about it. Rock, paper. They have rock, paper, scissors on me. So I switch out to Crobat. There's a Lapras. Switch out from Snorlax to... Nah, it's not really a hard counter team. It's just that it would have been hard to win. But yeah, we go 5-0. There's no Swamperts, and then we're going 1-2 right now for the second set. Next up is Blaziken. I counter the lead. Switches out to Scizor. So let's bring in Ampharos since we wall all of Scizor's attacks. Lead. Favored. Scizor. We didn't see a single Scizor last night, and then now we're seeing them pop up like everywhere. That's another thing. And 0 Swamperts. I repeat, 0 Swamperts tonight. But again, we're only 2 sets in, so we'll see what happens, but... Alright, can we just get one more Volt Switch? Good. And then in comes Blaziken. Go for a Thunder Punch here, and then... Yep, go for the Thunder Punch. Blaze Kick, Brave Bird. This might be a Brave Bird. I don't want to find out. All I know is I gotta get ready to switch out here. Blaze Kick. It's a Crobat. Yep. So I need him to take me out quickly, so that I can get Gallade in here with him at like minus 1,000 defense. Obviously, I'm over exaggerating. Crobat. Blaziken, Charizard, Snorlax. Goes with the Shadow Ball. Good for him. Does he shield? He shields. Oh, perfect. He's not managing his energy. So there's the Poison Fang. Now we go for the Confusion. There we go. Then we go for 2 Leaf Blades here. Here comes Leaf Blade 1. Whoopsh. Leaf Blade 2. The lead, I was favored. That was a win. Is someone talking to me, or am I imagining that? I think that one might be a star. Around 31 minutes. One, two, three. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those 3 battles. Alright, now it's Gallade versus Snorlax. This is kind of neutral. He's gonna go for the Body Slam. Lead. Let's just go for close combat. And then after this, we can probably bring in... Ooh. Let's let Gallade go down now that we took down Snorlax with the close combat. Alright, so that was awesome. What does this Ampharos have? Maybe a Dragon Pulse? Let's see if it has Dragon Pulse. Focus Miss. Alright, so let's just go for a... what's it called? Thunder Punch. Force the shield. Can we force some shields here? Lead, neutral. I wonder what he has in the back. Snorlax, Ampharos, maybe a grass type, maybe a psych, maybe a fighter. Freaking Swampert. 2, 3. Finally a Swampert. We saw one tonight. Alright. Yep, Swampert counters Ampharos. Ampharos counters Crobat. Snorlax can technically counter, but I just surprised him with a close combat. So that was a loss. I'm gonna consider that a hard counter team, because they pretty much had paper, scissors, rock. And I didn't preserve my Glade either, when I should have for Swampert. It's just I was not used. We went the whole night without seeing one, so. And then now we see one. First one tonight. And of course, that's also when I used my premium reward ticket. So now we're down to 2,228. But yep, so far this team overall is doing good. 5, 6, 7, 7 and 3. So that's a 70% win ratio. But again, anything can happen. Next thing I know, I'm going to run into a Glade hard counter and lead for like 5 matches straight. We don't know what's going to happen. Glade versus Gengar. Neutral. He switches right away to Electivire. Maybe I can weaken this Electivire and then, let me think. Wild Charge. 1, 2. Let's switch right here. Let me think. Ice Punch. Wild Charge. There's the Ice Punch. And then here we're just basically gonna overfarm his. Oh, he forfeit. Lead. Favored. Because he knows I'm gonna farm down and then unload on. He knows I was gonna go for the farm down, and then I was gonna unload onto his Gengar on the switch in. So that's why he just threw the match, because he knew that I got him cornered. And then what? I'm gonna have my third Pokemon. He's gonna have to rip through all of his shields to preserve his Gengar. Yeah, that was a loss. Swampert. Second Swampert tonight. He's going to switch out right here. Right after he goes for a Hydro Cannon. If he's going to switch to Snorlax or Gengar, then we need to be mindful of that. Alright, so we go for a Leaf Blade here. I need to play with the intention that he's going to switch so that something catches the Leaf Blade. And then we also have, what's it called? Ampharos in the back. He's going to switch in the most opportune time. There's his shield. And then there it is. Caught it. Trevenant. He thought that he could fool me. He's got to try better than that. Lead. Favored. There's a Shadow Ball. So now we just need to count to 2 Poison Fangs. 2, 3. Here's the Poison Fang. Can we get this Trevenant down before it Seed Bombs? No. But we can farm up with Ampharos to launch a Thunder Punch. There's the Seed Bomb. Now we can bring in Ampharos to farm down this Trevenant so that we have a Thunder Punch ready on the switch in for Swampert when it comes back in. Because his health is going to be low enough to get taken out by a Thunder Punch. Unless he's going to want to try to catch here. Let's see what he actually wants to do. There's the Thunder Punch. Oh, he narrowly survives it. There we go. Don't tell me he was... If he farmed up to an Earthquake, I'm going to be mad at myself for letting that happen. Yep, he farmed up to an Earthquake. and then Walrein. Alright, so finally saw a Swampert, Trevenant, Walrein. That one I just didn't flat out play well against. I let the Swampert switch out. I should have let the Ampharos just, I should have just swapped over to go for a Leaf Blade right away and then have Ampharos ready to unload. Muck. 2, 3, 4. Let's go for a close combat, and then I guess we'll just switch to Crobat. Ooh, nice. Let's see. This is going to be... Let's just shield it in case it's a Dark Pulse. Yep. Alright, let's bring in Crobat. And then there's Walrein, so now we can bring in Ampharos, and we'll just spam Poison Fang. I'm not doing battles tonight, Lugia. Actually, maybe I can just do one. But you gotta wait like 13 minutes. Wait for it to hit midnight because I'm trying to race the clock here. Walrein. Alright, so now we're gonna bring in Ampharos. Let's see, they're gonna probably go for an Earthquake here. 2, 3. This looks like an Earthquake. It's Icicle Spear, Shield Bait. Here comes the second Icicle Spear. Lead is a counter. Alright, so now it's Muck. We just go for the Thunder Punch here. Down goes the Muck. Next up is Blaziken. Let's see. Do I have enough to take down this Blaziken? I don't think so. Nope. Goes for the Blast Burn. And then that's going to be a loss. Alright, so that one is going to be a hard counter team because, again, they lead with Muck. They lead with Muck. I have Crobat. They switch to Walrein. And then, of course, Blaziken and Ampharos are neutral to each other, but then, again, it would have been nice. Obstagoon. Two, 3. And of course, there's going to be a Walrein in the back, so we need to be mindful of that. Let me think. He's going to go for a Night Slash here. We'll probably switch to Ampharos since we know there's going to be a Walrein in the back. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, he's staying in since it's a neutral matchup. There's a Night Slash, lead. And then now we go for some Thunder Punch shenanigans. There's his Night Slash spam. Lead. Neutral. Ooh boy, it's down to the wire. I don't want to lose the switch advantage, so I'm shielding. let's see what we're up against. What is he gonna bring in? Nice. And that's why I didn't want to lose switch advantage, because now it's a Sylveon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the Psyshock. One. Let's see what they do here. 3, 4. Shields. 5. Switch. Caught that just in time. Then here comes the Psyshock onto Gallade. Trevenant. Perfect. So now we just unload the Shadow Ball onto Trevenant. That was awesome. I'm saving that one. That was at 46-ish minutes. All right. I couldn't have gone any better. Caught that perfectly. Gallade versus Trevenant. Alright, we're kind of put in a bad spot here. 3, 4. Because now there's a Walrein in the back, so we just need to... Good morning, Bima. Well, for you, it's good morning. And then, of course, it's going to be a Walrein in the back, so... This is going to be a Shadow Ball this time. So let's just go ahead and shield this one. And then we'll just do Thunder Punch. Farm up towards Dragon Pulse. Let's see if they shield here. Yep, they shield. Alright, so Trevenant's gonna stay in. Goes for the Shadow Ball yet again. We have to go for Thunder Punch here. And then we go down. Alright, so I guess now we just do this thing, do the thing, and then what's coming in? Ampharos. So that's 1, 2. Ooh, I can close combat. And then I can bring in Crobat afterwards. See, if I brought in Crobat, then I would have been locked into Ampharos. Ampharos. Lead. Counter. And then now it's Poliwrath. You might try to overfarm here. This is going to be another 2 and 3 set. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I might win this one. Oh. Oh god. You've got to be... Okay. That's a loss that you have to share. Anyway, Ampharos, Polyrath, blah blah blah. I mean, another 2 and 3 team. So we went 22 and 15. That's peculiar, though. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9 and 15. And then now we're gonna face tougher and tougher teams after getting a softball lead. We're followed up with hardball teams. So we went 5 and 0 for the first set, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. I'm level 47. We have the teams get tougher and tougher though. Gallade versus Walrein. 2, 3. He's gonna do Icicle Spear, and then I just shield the first one. Ooh, perfect. 3, 4. I just Poison Fang spam. And then after this, I can farm down the Trevenant. After it goes for a Shadow Ball, the Shadow Ball I'm going to let go through. Trevenant. Walrein. Yeah, we see 2 Swamperts tonight. That's it. Walrein can come in, and then I can just bring in Ampharos afterwards. We're going to have to shield here because it's going to be an Earthquake. Guarantee you that he's going to go straight for an Earthquake once Walrein comes in. Or once I bring in Ampharos. Oh, never mind. He went for the Icicle Spear. And then he's going to switch out here because he knows that he's in energy lag. And then there's Machamp. And now we just go for double Leaf Blades. There's the first one. Cross Chop. Yeah, I'm just going to shield this. Don't count on it as a win. The game's not over yet. Now we just go for the second Leaf Blade. I have to save my energy for a possible... Oh, there we go. Perfect. So I'm just going to let Gallade go down here, and then now we have Ampharos to finish off the Walrein. We have shields ready to go for any possible... what's it called? Any possible earthquakes. I'm really skeptical about shielding here, but okay, yeah, this is a good idea because its health is low enough to be able to pull it off. Just 2 Thunder Punches will take out this Walrein. Oh, just 1. So there's the first one, here's a second one, and then that's a win. I think I might actually keep this one. 54-minute mark. Around the 54-minute mark. Alright, there we go. And now it's a new day. It's a win. The lead favored. Alright, what's up next? Gallade versus Chandelure. How frail is Chandelure again? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I can go for a close combat and then switch out here, farm down the Empoleon. Shields. Let's go ahead and shield this. Lead. Neutral. Alright, let's go for a Thunder Punch, and then we can fire off a second Thunder Punch on the switch in. Because he's going to sacrifice his Empoleon here. And then in comes, what's it called? The thing with candles, the thing with the chandelier? Chandelure. Flame Charge. It's going to go for Flame Charge. Your mom is 50 and grandma's 50 on both, and brother's 47. Oh, good. Does anyone do PvP as well in the family? Or does everyone do PvP in the family? Got him. Chandelure's down. And what's the last slot? Heracross. Woo-hoo-hoo! A Spice team. It's a Spice team, though. I gotta give it to him. You know what? Ultimately, I'm not really seeing the algorithm. I just need to be, diligent, though, to check for it, because, again, like, I just need to pay attention. Alright, 2-0 on this set. Oh, 22-15. I think that was my rating. Yep, 22-15. Zillium. Hey Ash, how you doing? Gallade versus Gallade. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Stayed in. There's the Machamp. Are you still friends with me in Go? I can't remember. I haven't really seen... But then again, I kind of fell out of the local community, now that I think about it. This looks like a cross-shop shield bait. This screams cross-shop shield bait. And it's a Rock Slide. Meh. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and do this then. Oh yeah, I didn't play it. I played it, I looked at the tutorial, and I'm just like, I already have to hold my kids' hands all day. I don't want my hand held in the game. I know that people say you just gotta get through the intro, but I'm just like, I just can't do it. I'm just too active. Ooh, it's a Venusaur. Alright, so I kind of have this match. I think for me, I just can't sit down and play console games anymore. I don't know what it is. As I sit down, like, I just want to go Battle League and then, like, farm content while I'm out working all day or something. And he threw the match. Alright, so Venusaur. What was the other one? Venusaur, Machamp. Lead is neutral. How far are you in Legends? Yep. Sorry, Ash. Yeah, how far along are you? Psyduckworth. Ooh, Machamp. See, now it's turning around and just giving me these good teams. There's Walrein, so we switched to Ampharos. Because again, Ampharos is the most common thing in the league right now. Is he charging up towards an Earthquake? He's charging up towards an Earthquake. I don't want to have to shield an Icicle Spear, though. Yep, he's gonna go for the earthquake because he knows that he has to do this. If he doesn't get the earthquake launched, then Ampharos is gonna take him out before he can charge up. So now we just over farm here. Man, see, this is why I track the data though, because now I know what the meta is running, and if I know what the meta is running, I can work against it. But now I'm starting to see more Venusaurs. Why am I seeing more Venusaurs? There's lots to do. Part of the story that I've been... I wish I had time. I really wish. Like, deep down, I really want to play Legends, but it's like, I can't. Because, you know, I got kids and all that. I can't really do the long streams for that. I want to. Don't get that mixed up. Or don't get that twisted, that's for sure. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and go for a Poison Fang here. So I just want to, like, for me, it's just like, I'm just passively playing Pokemon Go, and then I'll just be playing Go Battle League actively, like, for how many portions of the night? 3 nights a week. Just do the 50 battles. Is it? Yeah, I know, that's why. Because when I was playing, I'm just like, I'm watching myself play, and I'm just like, oh my god, if I go into this, like... Alright, so it was a Walrein and Venusaur. Because I know, based on how the game was playing, I know how much time it's going to demand from me. Missed Go Battle Day yesterday. I've been keeping up with the events personally. Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm about to go 14 and 6 tonight. About to. I gotta win this battle first. Gallade, neutral matchup. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 5, 6. And this is where I think that's a Synchronoise. That's a Synchronoise Gallade. Nope, Sleep Blade. He just charged up towards it to psych me out. Alright, so then Walrein comes in. We're going to go for double Poison Fang. We need to save our energy here. Okay, good. That's kind of what I wanted. Crobat goes down, Ampharos comes in. Now they have to charge. I have done Legend 0 times, and do I plan to do it this season? Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to start going for a Legend. Shield Bait? I think he's going to Shield Bait. Nope, he went for the Earthquake. Alright, so there's the farm down. What's coming in? Gallade? Gallade. Is he going to burn both of his shields here? That's what I want to know. No, first one. Then he goes for close combat, possibly. Leaf Blade. Perfect. Alright, so now I go for... He's going to sacrifice his Gallade here. And I'm going to have to switch to mine right away. Oh, he did not. But he's going to go for a Leaf Blade here. Alright, Ampharos. Ampharos. What was the other one? Lead. I'm mainly just testing to see if... As of right now, though, Ash, the main thing I'm doing is testing to see if the algorithm actually does exist, because there's so much drama around it that I'm just like, okay, PokeK says that there is an algorithm, and then at the same time, I'm seeing that, and then there's other people that are also saying there is no algorithm. It's pretty much like It's pretty much being a parallel from many things I'm seeing in the real world. But right now, I'm just more concerned about... I'm just trying to track this data for all my matches, because I want to see, for one, if there really is an algorithm. Hey, Alex. Alex, guess how many Swamperts I ran into tonight? We are 20 battles in, and I ran into... 1, 2... 20 battles in, and we ran into, where is it? 2 Swamperts. I counted 2 Swamperts. That's how many we ran into tonight. Just so you know, Assay on Twitch. We're running Twitch at the same time, Alex. But Assay, I kept a log here of my battles yesterday, of how many times we ran into everything. So I'm just gonna do a quick breakdown of yesterday. So anyway, yeah, the top 5 leads yesterday with the team that I ran in order to test to see if an algorithm does exist. Here's what we did. We ran. First off, let's go over the general numbers. My win ratio yesterday was 59.61%. My team was going to be Gengar in the lead with Walrein and Shadow Snorlax. But yeah, here's the thing though, Ash. We don't really know. Even though we say that there is or isn't, at the same time, no one really knows that there is. Because 49 minutes to do 20 sets. No, I did 20 battles, not 20 sets. But anyway, but yeah, we don't really know, no one really knows for sure if there is or isn't an algorithm, because, I mean, again, it goes back to parallels that are happening in the real world too, where no one really knows what's going on in the real world. But anyway. But again, at the same time, the people that are against the fact that there is an algorithm or not, no one's really doing the science to actually test for it. 20 sets for... Oh. Well, GBL day's over out. 20 sets for you. Yeah. Oh, you're going back and watching my battles? But yeah, I got 20 battles in. I didn't really get to. I was like working all day. But anyway, Ash, let's go back to what I was saying. Yesterday, no one really knows if there is an algorithm or not because no one's testing for it. But yeah, basically it's just, I'm just doing a day-by-day correlation of seeing what Pokemon are popular and being used heavily. And as always, Walrein's still dominant. But with this team, I have Gallade in the front with Leaf Blade. And yesterday I had nothing that was exactly weak. Everything was kind of neutral to Swampert on my team, but Gengar was weak to Swampert in the lead. And because, again, I could get hit by multiple... Yeah, Gengar is weak to Swampert in the lead, so he could get wrecked by Earthquake. And Snorlax was in the back as well. Walrein. Top 5 leads. Get this, Assay. So the top 5 leads, I ran into Swampert 6 times out of 52. This is out of 52 battles. I ran into Swampert 6 times for the lead. Escavalier 4 times. Sylveon 4 times. Crobat, Walrein, Trevenant, and Machamp all tied for 3 times. So the highest lead yesterday was 6. And then for the top 5 used overall, there was 16. So you gotta take 52 and multiply by 3. So that would be 156. Out of 156 Pokemon, the teams have Walrein on it for 16 times. So that means 10% of the battles were about... Yep, about a little over 10% of the battles had Walrein as one of the most used Pokemon. Go figure. Swampert, 13 times. That's how many times I saw Swampert on the other side. 13 times. Out of 52 battles. Gallade was 3rd place, appearing 9 more times. Crobat was 8 times, and then Escavalier, Machamp, and Sylveon all tied for 7 times for what showed up against my team. As far as what my leads, the lead matchups, out of 52 battles, 23 were neutral matchups, 15 were favored and towards me, 14 were hard counters. So 44% of the battles were neutral leads. As far as bias towards me, 29%. Countering me, 27%. How many teams actually hard countered me, where basically I couldn't really do anything against them? 11%. But yeah. Now let's go to today. The main thing I want to focus on is the Swampert indicator, basically. The first thing I want to say is that let's go with my sets right here. Alex, I did what you suggested. I started writing down what my rating was. Basically, I started out the night with 2169, went up to 2242 because I went 5-0 on my first set. Second set, I went 2-3. Third set, I went 2-3. So that went from 22 to 42 down to 22-28 and then 22-15. My last set, I went 4-1. So now it's up to probably like high 22s. I gotta double check. Anyway, and again, so now we had 13 Swamperts yesterday, right? Today we had only 2 Swamperts. We only had 1 Swampert in the lead. 1. Even if you compare the ratios, even though we need the actual, I need to do an actual 52 battles, but I can't really do that today. We'll get better tests with the Love Cup because I'm going to be doing this fresh with the Love Cup. So we can actually see if there is some sort of a matchmaking algorithm. Again, I'm not saying that there is or isn't. We're just testing to see if it exists. And then I present the data that I find, and then you guys make the decision for yourself if there is an algorithm or not. I'm just being the middleman trying to trace the data. If anyone has better ways to trace what happens, then I can share my data, and then if people say, for example, watch in the comment section, they watch the videos and then they go with their own battles and they say, I don't know why he's seeing all those Swamperts and I'm not. Like, he saw 13 Swamperts and I didn't see any. Something like that. We're just double checking this to see if there's like a matchmaking bias based on what your team is. And again, based on what I'm seeing here, because I have Gallade in the front, there seems to be a correlation going on here. The correlation is that I have Gallade in the front. So now that I have Gallade in the front, I also have Ampharos in the back and Crobat in the back. I always have to be careful that there's a Walrein in the back, so if I have to switch out from Gallade, I always have to switch to Ampharos or Crobat, or just sacrifice the Crobat. Besides the point, though. We're getting away from the point here. The point that I've only seen 2 Swamperts tonight. When yesterday I've seen 13. And then what else did I see an increase in? Yeah. Because like I said, Alex, let me just do this rocket balloon before it goes away. Let me do the rocket balloon and then I'll do viewer battles. And then after that, I'm actually switching my battles we're going off of my time zone. This was just going to be a quick night of battling because again, I'm trying to rebalance everything so that my work schedule is maximizing my income. I remembered that like I would like to work on Sundays because that's when I can make the most money with my actual work, and also get up in the morning as well to catch some more like opportunities as well. So that means that I want to do these testing battles on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Eastern Standard Time, doing my Monday battle, transitioning into the Tuesday battle, and do all 50 battles with one team, and then move on to the next one. So again, it's going to be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then as far as my uploading battles, I'll probably upload a battle set focusing on my team that I used the stream before, with a review of the data, with a review summary of the data. I'll do that the day afterwards. So it'll be edited and uploaded on a Tuesday. And then I'll have YouTube Shorts uploaded every day, at least just one, so that I'm not overwhelming you guys with YouTube Shorts. Whoops. I don't want you guys to see my portfolio. Sorry. Alright, I guess Hippo's first, and then Alex is next. Alright, so Hippo, I'm going to be using the team that I used tonight. But yeah, so yeah. Again, Ash, I'm just testing because I'm tired of there being drama. I just want there to be evidence. I want us to go through the data together and then make a community effort to actually go over it. Like, we're all just being scientists trying to test whether or not we're getting gypped by Niantic or not. I don't want to sensationalize it or any of that crap. I just want to know. Dialgo. Something tells me I should just go for the... Why am I listening to sax music? This is why I'm losing, because I'm listening to music that I shouldn't really have on my computer. Preserve Crobat and farm down here. 3. Come on, Crobat, make it to the end. Make it to the end. Ugh, I'm gonna get wrecked. Again, we're already starting to see signs of something, though. There's something going on, because again, the main thing that I know I'm really leaning into it by saying, oh, there's guillotine, I know I'm leaning by saying, oh, I saw 13 Swamperts yesterday and then I don't see any today. I'm crying conspiracy. I know that it sounds like I'm leaning into it, but then at the same time it does make me actually think, though. Because I'm just like, that's the main thing that Alex, he's like the main guy in my Discord. Alex and Rog are the main people in my Discord. But Alex and I were talking earlier, and we mainly wanted to check to see if we can tweak the matchups so that we can reduce the amount of Swamperts. So again, we decided that I was going to lead with Gallade tonight, and then we also have Ampharos in the back to protect me against the Walreins that are all over the place, and then Crobat we have in the back for grass types and particularly fairies to protect us in that regard. For the record, Alex, I'm talking to Ashtay on Twitch. He's like a guy that lives in my area. He actually hit Legend. And again, so to go back to that, again, I know I'm reaching with focusing on Swampert, but we were able to get the results that we wanted in reducing the amount of Swamperts that we come across. Granted, my data pool goes through 20 matches tonight, as opposed to 52, but even if you were to scale up the ratio, we go from, if you were to scale it 2 times, what's 52 divided by 22? So let's do 52 divided by 22. Again, this is just a ratio, it's just, I run it to 2 Swamperts. That means that if the algorithm does exist and it has a ratio of how many times it wants to pair me with Gallade's hard, something that Gallade hard counters, Swampert, it should still technically, if there is no algorithm, which league are we doing, Alex? Anyway, if it's a constant and there's no trends going on where people are saying I want to use Swampert and then they realize that they don't want to use Swampert, then that means that if we're doing a trend If we're following a trend, then the Swampers dropped off. And then now no one's really using it the next day for GBL. But I think, Alex, you told me that you ran into a bunch of Swampers today, did you? You said that you ran into a lot? Because again, I ran into 2, and if I did all 52 battles, and then the algorithm's following this linear flow of how many times I run into one, then that means that I'm supposed to run into a Swamper at about 4 or 5 times tonight. As opposed to yesterday where we ran into it 13 times. Oh yeah, this is the other reason why I have Crobat in the back, because I wanted to protect myself against Trevenant. This might be a Seed Bomb Shield bait, but we'll see. It's Shadow Ball. Okay. So yeah, in conclusion, Ash, after discussing with Alex, we wanted to run a test to see if we can reduce the amount of Swamperts that we see in Ultra League Premier Cup Classic. We ran the test, and we were able to get the desired result. By putting Gallade in the front, its hard counter, we theorized that we would be able to reduce the amount. And so far, by doing that, we slashed it. We have seen a third of the amount. Is this Wild Charge? Psychic Fangs, okay.
You were so fucking loud, you woke up your kid, and now he's fucking crying. I don't care if you're not.
Okay, after this, I gotta end it.
Get off.
All right. This is all I can do though tonight. I'm out of time. Sorry. Hello? Okay. You got it. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll